What's the Chow Chinchows LanturnJoe here, your coach for Chester Chinchous, and welcome to the Week 5 match between me, LanturnJoe, and my opponent, coach of the West Coast Girafarig. There you go, said it right the second time. Lanturn's Angler. Yes, it is the Battle of the Lanturns. So this is going to be a rather fun match. If you would like to see Lanturn Angler's side of this battle, it will be linked down in the description below. As well as a link to Lanturn Angler's channel and Twitter as well. So there you go. This week's battle, I will admit, what I was a bit like all over the place for this battle. There were trades that were made on Lanturn's Angler's part. I didn't know they were valid until I'd already built my team, and I didn't really fancy building another team to counteract this. I tried my best to counteract this with the team I had. It didn't. To tell you the truth, it didn't work out the way I planned, but it was a good fight nonetheless. So let's take a look at the replay for that fight, as I do post-com. So let's take a look at his team first. So he starts off with Morpeko, his new addition to the team in DDD, his Primarina, his Slurpuff, his Kyurem, and his another new addition to the team in Mega Alakazam. So really interesting. Yeah, so he dropped I believe he dropped his Mega for Mega Alakazam, and he dropped something else for I think he dropped something else for Indeedee. I can't remember where it was right now off the top of my head, but he dropped something else for Indeedee. This is Indeedee female. I'm not sure what the difference is. I think it's I think Indeedee female has more defensive moves than Indeedee male. I don't know how it. I've never played around with Indeedee, so I don't really know too much about it. It's one of the very few mons that I've played around with when it comes to Sword and Shield. I've played around with a lot of the mons in Sword and Shield, but Indeedee is not one of those mons I've played around with yet. So my team to try and counteract this is Cofagrigus, Sarcophagus my Cofagrigus, Mavis the Florges, 6-mon tag, the Dracopult, Wishmaker the Jirachi, Hulkamania, the Magmortar, and then Jamie the Venusaur. So let's take a look at what happened and see what happened. So he starts off with his shiny Slurpuff as I go into Cofagrigus. As he sets up the sticky webs, which is kind of annoying. I go for the Will-O-Wisp and I burn him, do a little residual damage to him as he switches out into Morpeko, and he switch out into Jamie the Mega Venusaur. He goes into his hunger position, holding the balloon, and I Mega Evolve, and he goes for the Psychic Fangs, does some damage to me. I'm able to beef that. I do get off the Sludge Bomb, and it does do some nice damage. He switches back into his non-hungry form, but he's no longer hungry. He does do a Psychic Fangs again, and it does do more damage to me, but I'm able to finish him off with the Sludge Bomb. He goes into his Indeedee now. I switch into my Cofagrigus, because that is my counter for this thing. He goes for the Calm Mind. I do not like that immediately. He is trying to set up on me, and I really don't like that. I get the haze off and get rid of that, and he keeps on trying to do it. I'm not okay with this. I really want him out of here, so I try and go for the Shadow Ball, forgetting that the fact that this thing is normal Psychic type, meaning always he can get the Baton Pass. I do get the haze off this time. I'm able to get rid of the stats on this Mega Alakazam, because this Mega Alakazam would just literally sweep my team if he had the stats up. I go for the Shadow Ball on the Mega Alakazam. It does do decent damage. It does not kill, so I'm having to get out of here because, well, he's going to get his Sarcophagus is just going to get his arse whooped. I go into Mavis. Mavis is able to tank a Shadow Ball. He goes back into Indeedee. I do go for the Moonblast. It does do some damage to Indeedee, and Indeedee is setting up again. I go for the I go for the Moonblast again. Didn't do a lot of damage. I switch out into Magmortar because I thought I might be able to do some more damage with Magmortar. He baton passes into Primarina, and I did not realise that the sticky webs was the thing that made me lose. I am now realising that in post that the sticky webs is the thing that made Primarina faster than me, and also Primarina faster than my Venusaur at this point as well. So there's really not much I can do. Primarina has got a stat boost up, and sadly I may have let this happen accidentally. I go for the flash cannon. It does absolutely nothing. I wish I had Iron Head on this set, but no, it was a special Jirachi, and a Shadow Ball destroys me. I go into Mavis here. Mavis is able to tank a Hyper Voice, which is rather nice, and I do get the crit. Sorry about that. From the I do get the crit from the Moonblast. It does do some damage, but not enough to kill. And Mavis is sadly going to go down after about a few Hyper Voices there, about 3, I think it is. I go into 6-mon tag. My Dragapult. I switch out back into Cofagrigus. He does go for the Moonblast, and that will take out Cofagrigus. I go into 6-mon tag here, and I am somehow faster, and I am able to get the Phantom Force off, and that will kill off the that destroys of the Primarina. He goes into Kyurem. He goes for a Freeze Dry. I go for the Dragon Dart. I almost kill his Kyurem. He lives on like 2%, and he is able to get off the Freeze Dry for the victory. Sadly, there. And so close to killing off that. So close to killing off that Kyurem there. I was so close. But I think in the end, Indeedee Female was something I just didn't know how to play around. It's just something I've never played with in my teams, and I just didn't know what to do against it. I really didn't know how to defeat it. I just don't understand Indeedee Female. But that's okay. We'll move onwards and upwards towards our next game. Thank you to Lanturn's Angler for the fight. I would like to fight you again in playoffs if at all possible, but I don't know. The chances of me getting into playoffs are they're few and fleeting, but there's still time. There's still games left, and it's still possible for the Chester Chinchous to make it to playoffs and still mount a playoff push here. We won our first 3 games, but I would like to say that if we could get maybe like 1 or 2 more victories, we could assure ourselves a place in the playoffs. That would be nice, but there's still time. Week 6 is coming up next, and we are taking on the Kaiserhurt Keldios and their coach, which I am going to get now. It is Xemma, and the Kaiserhurt Keldios is our next game. We'll be taking on them next week. So with all that being said, thank you very much to Lanturn's Angler for the battle. I thought it was a very good battle. I very much enjoyed it. I did not enjoy Indeedee Female, I will admit. I do not know how to play around it as well as I should have done. So yeah, it ended up being a loss for the Chester Chinchous. But I would also like to thank Pokemon Trainer Orange, because they helped me build the team that we had for this battle. My original team was very, very different to the team that you guys saw in today's battle. It probably wouldn't have worked. It probably wouldn't have worked either, to tell you the truth. I'm not saying that the team that Pokemon Trainer Orange had was bad. I'm just saying that my battling skills are not as good as are not that good yet. I'm still learning the craft. It's going to take me a while, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better. I just need to start learning around new mons, especially stuff like Indeedee Female and stuff like That's what I need to learn, because I've never actually taken an interest into looking into that Pokemon and knowing how to use it. So if I had a bit more time with the team and I was able to build something around these new Pokemon, because also transfers were a thing. I didn't know about these transfers until I'd already built a team and I consulted Pokemon Trainer Orange about the team. So again, hindsight's 2020, but thank you very much to Pokemon Trainer Orange for helping me build a team. They did very good work. They were very, very nice, and thank you very much for helping me build a team. I thought it was a very good team that helped me sort of compete with Lanturn Zangler, but really in the end, Lanturn Zangler, you are an awesome battler. I hope to see you again in playoffs, but until next time, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe for more. Join us next time when we will be taking on the Kaiserhertz Keldeos, so join us for that battle. And until next time, I'm LanturnJoe. Mean to the Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter @LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lanturn Nation. You can also check out these two videos in the top right and top left hand corner. And don't forget to check out Power Zone Metal. It's a weekly radio show where you can listen to heavy metal music and so much more. You can find out more information about that at powerzonemetal.uk. But until next time, I am LanturnJoe, and I will see you next time.